Greetings all, it's Matt Jarvis from Planner Actual, and I have a short video today on a pencil carrying case. I had posted on Facebook's groups several weeks ago asking for input on what people used for cases, and there was a lot of great ideas. I found this on my own though, but I wanted to share it with you. First of all, this is the case that I had been using, and I purchased it on Amazon.com. I don't even know how to pronounce the name of the company. I was looking for the design and functionality. They're not very expensive. It's $12. Very nice case. It's nylon. There were some issues with it for me. It was big enough. You can see now I use just friction pens and pencils exclusively. So here's all of my highlighters that I use for my daily planner. Each person has their own highlighter. Then there's also some events that are highlighted. That way when I open up my planner, if there's something that is in pink, then I know it's my beautiful wife, and I don't have to worry about it being something that I have to pay attention to. It's just something that I want to know in case I have to be involved. So they all fit in there, which was very nice. And also there was some loop and a flap where I could put in a couple of pins. And then you can see why, one reason why I didn't like this one. Pull those pins out. And I'm using, this is the Ball Knock Zone ink in 0.5. And I use that for my daily pages and notes. And this is, actually, I just found this. These are from jet pens. They're Ball Knock Zone in 0.38, which is great for the calendar pages, small and intricate. And then I carry some other supplies with me. I have this really nice fold out straight edge. If I need to go across the planner, I can use that. And then this is the regular ruler that I use when I want to draw lines, not very far. And this thing is, it's you can't hardly see it, so I put a couple of pieces of tape on it. So if I lay it down someplace, I know where it's at. I have my tweezers for doing the minimal amount of decoration that I do in my planner. I'm very minimalist, but I do like holidays is what I use that for. I have a set of, these are Fiskars, and they're really nice scissors. Small, compact. Nice little setup. I keep those in there as well. And then the last thing I have in there is a big eraser that I have for when I wanted to erase large amounts of either the highlighter or the pen, the frictions, it just erases them away. Nice case, it handled everything, but you saw one of the problems that really just kind of bugged me was that there was no closure here. And frequently, when I opened it up, things would just fall out. And that is a minor irritant, but it did bother me enough for me to look around. And this is what I ended up with. We'll put this to a side. This also came from Amazon.com. One Tigris is the name. It came with a subdued patch. And if you wanted to put something else on there, you could. A nice outside container if you wanted to slip something in there, maybe a pin or something. You want to keep your Lamy fountain pen, which I just ended up with a brand new Lamy All-Star, and I may do a video on that, but wonderful fountain pens. I use a fountain pen to write letters and notes and thank you cards. I do that constantly. My planner, it's all friction so that I can erase it and move things around. Otherwise, it's going to be in a fountain pen. Now, this has 3 pull tabs on it, and when it comes, you will get it. It'll have this really nice setup. It has nylon pull tabs on all the zippers. But what I did was I put on, it comes from Maxpedition. This is the company where my everyday carry, you may remember I'm a law enforcement officer, and my everyday carry may include some items that I need to get to quickly. So I use these pull tabs. They're zipper pulls. And they go right on the zipper, and they make it easier to pull. Now, if I have something that I want to get to quickly that I want to make sure I know where it's at, I'll use the red one. And the red one on this case is just the one that I use to open and close. So I don't have to worry about, well, which one is it? It's the red one that does all the work. These are really nice. They come in packs of 6, like $9. They're pretty cheap. And you can get them in red or black. And these are the small ones. So let's open this case up and take a peek at it. And off first blush, it looks, well, it's just the same as the other one. They're very close. And that is true, but there are some unique differences. First of all, this is really well constructed. They did an excellent job. And for the price, it's unbelievable. It was, I think it was $13. It's just incredible. One thing a must have if I was changing was I needed to have a way to get everything in storage without it falling out. I wanted it kept securely. Ta-da! So that works really well. Also has pin loops and a little carrier in here, and they show that you can drop in your cords, your charging cords, or some other type of small item in there. On this side, even larger if you wanted to put your cords in here, and also a pocket with a way to attach something in here that's in the pocket to keep it secure. And what I do here is I put in my pins and pencils here, my pins here. And when I'm traveling, I'll put my Lamy in there too, so I've got it all in one spot. And on this side, I'll go ahead and put in my markers. And it closes, and very nice, very secure. It's not very much, it's not hardly any larger than that one. Maybe a little bit larger, not much. But there's one other thing up its sleeve. It has another pull here, and what happens is, if I run this one, suddenly it's larger. It makes it quite substantially larger in case you wanted to put, maybe you had more pins or pencils. You could put them in here, or maybe a charging block or something else would fit into there. It's really a flexible setup, and it works extremely well for what I want it to do. So it's called One Tigress. I'm not sponsored by them at all, but they did a great job with this, enough for me to tell you about it. And then also, these are really nice too. Okay, well, thanks for checking in. Once again, my name is Matt Jarvis. This is Planner Actual, and it was lovely talking with you. Send me a note if you need anything.